Your studio.
And the reason it does is because of waveguide technology. So we can not only let you sort of hear it, we have a way that we can show it to you.
Yeah, this is my favorite demo.
I think
of all the demos we do
it's
ever.
so cool, right? So we're gonna take a little field trip. We're gonna go to my house just for a couple of seconds. Come on, come with us, come join us, and then Alice and I'll see you back here in just about 60 seconds. What is sound? Sound is air in motion. And what we've set up here is a great way for you to not only hear sound, but also to see sound. Here's how we're gonna do it. These are the speakers that are inside the Bose Wave music system. So when I take these speakers and put them in front of these candles, well, you'll see exactly what happens. And then we're gonna change things up. Then we're gonna take the magic. The magic inside the Bose Wave music system is the waveguide technology. And this is the waveguide technology. This is nearly 5 feet of tubing that's inside your wave music system. It turns and moves inside that very compact, very modern system, but it changes the sound because it resonates and it echoes and it amplifies inside these chambers. So let me show you, you'll see for yourself the difference. Let's add a little bit of music. I gotta tell you, that never gets old because you can see the Bose technology at work. That's why everybody loves the Bose Wave music system. That's why it fills your room with sound in a way that nothing else does. Because that waveguide technology changes everything. Again, sound is just air and movement, but that air can move in lots of different ways. And at Bose, we make it move in a way that's very, very special.
I love that demo. I mean, you know, seeing is believing. Hearing, yes, is believing. But seeing and why it works, I mean, that is the science behind Bose. This is what Bose does. Bose only does sound. Bose does sound for the Sistine Chapel, for the NFL, for so many different, really, truly the biggest organizations in the world. This is not a company that is just here in this country. This is a global phenomenon of sound. To be able to get this now at $309.99, last chance on this, last quantities on this, and this is the day you do it. If you have never experienced it before, if you've been curious, this is the day, because if you miss it, it is not coming back. It will not be repeated. It is not going to be manufactured going forward. That's why we have the final quantities that we got every single one we could get our hands on. We got our hands on about 9,000 a week ago. We have the final 2,000 until it is completely gone. Please don't miss this. This is such an incredible, incredible experience. And I do mean experience because, Aaron, there is just nothing like it. It's why it has been the best-selling sound system in our history here at HSN. There is just nothing at this price point, particularly at this size, particularly nothing comparable.
Nothing like it in the world. You know, we've talked about why, because of waveguide technology. Bose, of course, is a company that is held in an esteem all of its own that really no one gets very close to it. I tell this story often. I started my career at HSN as a musician, actually, selling keyboards, selling Casio keyboards. I've been a piano player, started for churches and then theaters and all that kind of stuff, and did that for years and years and years. Was a music director. A couple of times I've been involved with churches and theaters that installed sound systems. And I'll tell you sort of the very first conversations in installing like a full sound system is, can we do Bose, or are we gonna have to go with second best? You know, can we, those are all nonprofit, so it's a board, and they go, can we raise the funds to put in Bose sound, or do we have to choose something else? If we can, we're always gonna go with Bose. Now you get to have that in your living room, in your family room, in your bedroom, anywhere in your house. One of the really nice things about this as well is it's portable. So it's not just indoors. If you want to have this for your parties, for outdoor parties, think about, because when it comes to graduation time and it comes to spring weddings and it comes to baby showers, and we're not going to have it. The Bose Wave Music System 4 is selling out. You know, like Alice said, we have a couple thousand, maybe 2,000 left. We started with about 9,000. Once these are gone, we have been told I just learned this at the Consumer Electronics Show 2 weeks ago in Vegas. We will not be able to get any more of these from Bose, period. They're simply not going to be available to us. Take a listen to the sound for just a second, then I want to show you a couple more features. it's just so much fun because you can hear everything.
The resonance of the kettle drum. I mean, it's incredible, right?
Yes.
I mean, this is as close to being in a concert hall as you are, or a sound studio that you will ever get. And the price that you would pay for one ticket to go be able to experience something like that, experience everything. What's gonna happen, you're gonna get this home, you're gonna play every one of your favorite songs all over again because it will sound completely different. The way it releases this tsunami of sound is unlike anything else. $309.99. I'm telling you, it is so affordable. When you get it home, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. We have it on 4 flex payments. We will ship this to you absolutely free, but if you miss it, you miss it forever. This is it, our final quantities. We cannot get any more ever. This is our final opportunity. And truly, when you really experience this, you're gonna understand why it has been the best-selling sound system in the history of HSN. And every time I hear it, I am absolutely, you would think this would cost, put a 1 in front of that 309. You really think that you need the components and the woofer and this and that. You need nothing. You need this small, beautiful compact. It's very, very stylish. Plays your CDs, plays your radio, but mostly what it plays unlike anything else. The quality is just so exceptional.
You have a front row orchestra seat all the time. You know, the next best thing to, well, I would say the very best thing is being one of the musicians in the pit. I've got to tell you, being in that is the best thing. The next best thing is being front row orchestra, and the next best thing is this. Go read some reviews on hsn.com. There are over 800 reviews. There's over 1,000 reviews, 840 of which are perfect 5-star reviews. People say things like, I've had this system for 20 years, or I've given this system, you know, one of the most extraordinary testimonial calls I've had in all the years I've been here is a woman who called in. Her grandmother had owned the system. When her grandmother passed, she took it into her home. She listens to it every day. There aren't many electronics you can buy and think, oh, this is a legacy item for my family.
Right.
You know, this is one of the few, because it is so high quality. And another thing that I often say, but I mean it, the easiest way to redecorate your house is to change the music. You know, you're sitting in your room and you think, oh, I need to change those curtains, I need to paint the walls, or just turn on music. And I'll tell you what, the mood changes, the feel of everything changes. It changes the emotion of wherever you are. And when you hear music the way the artist really intended it to be heard, it's an entirely different experience. Let me show you a couple of things, and then we're gonna take one more look. We're gonna take another little field trip back to my house. I want you guys to see the waveguide technology again, but I wanna just show you that. I haven't shown you how to load a CD. I mean, there's nothing to it. You literally just hold it up there, but I'm gonna pop this out, and we'll listen to a couple different sorts of music here for a second. Let's do some vocals. I think this is some kind of reggae type. Pop this in, it reads the disc for you automatically. Can turn it up and down here. Also want to show you it has a touch top control. So I'm gonna go just right here and give it one little touch, and that will stop the music, and then you can give it one little touch again. You see it says reading the disc. We're gonna just spend 20 seconds or so. I want you to listen. Matter what you're listening to, if it's boat rock, or if it's classic rock, or if it's country, if it's we got some bluegrass that we listen to. I want to play just a little more classical music for you, and then we are going to go. We're going to take another look.
You know what? It doesn't matter. Listen, you are saving today $190 off of our price. But this is it. This is our final quantities. We cannot get any more of these ever. This is not we're gonna sell out of these and then we'll try and get some, you know, in 6 months. This is it. This is our final quantities that we will ever have of our Bose Wave system. So please don't miss this opportunity. This is today, because I will tell you, it is already going so quickly that we started with over 9,000. We have fewer than 2,000 now remaining, and then they are gone forever. What an opportunity. What a sound, a tsunami of sound in this small, very portable thing. I always tell the story. I went to a party in St. Augustine with my parents, and it was, a couple of hundred people, and I'm looking around because it was kind of, lively and everything. It was like, wow, this is fun, People were dancing, and I looked around for the band, and I looked up, and over the fireplace was the Bose wave system. I went, oh, I cannot believe.
Party.
I mean, you always, I sit here and I hear it, but then when you hear it and it's in a setting like that, then you really understand why this has been insanely popular year after year after decades, okay? Over a decade. We have been selling this system, and with 800 perfect 5-star reviews, you will feel the same way when you get this home. Absolutely. Again, final quantities on this that we can ever get on our Bose Wave system. This is the one you want.
It is. Let's do this. Quick field trip to my house. We want to show you guys why does it sound so much different than any other sound system? It's because of Bose waveguide technology. Take a look, and Alice and I will meet you back here in just a sec. What is sound? Sound is air in motion. And what we've set up here is a great way for you to not only hear sound, but also to see sound. Here's how we're gonna do it. These are the speakers that are inside the Bose Wave music system. So when I take these speakers and put them in front of these candles, well, you'll see exactly what happens. And then we're gonna change things up. Then we're gonna take the magic. The magic inside the Bose Wave music system is the waveguide technology. And this is the waveguide technology. This is nearly 5 feet of tubing that's inside your wave music system. It turns and moves inside that very compact, very modern system, but it changes the sound because it resonates and it echoes and it amplifies inside these chambers. So let me show you, you'll see for yourself the difference. Let's add a little bit of music. I gotta tell you, that never gets old because you can see the Bose technology at work. That's why everybody loves the Bose Wave music system. That's why it fills your room with sound in a way that nothing else does, because that waveguide technology changes everything. Again, sound is just air and movement, but that air can move in lots of different ways. And at Bose, we make it move in a way that's very, very special.
Absolutely incredible. Every time I see that demonstration, but you are seeing it for one of the very last times. Like I said, these are our final quantities that we can ever get, ever get in our Bose Wave 4 system, our best-selling sound system in the history of HSN. It is an experience. It is a tsunami of sound. Please, even if you're thinking about it, go ahead and get it home. This does not go bad if you're looking at this maybe for a possible gift, graduation, whatever it might be. If you don't get it now, you will miss it forever.
Yeah, congratulations. If you are picking it up, you're picking up revolutionary sound. You're picking up sound that's only found in Bose. Bose is the gold standard, is the leader in sound across the world. When you think of Madison Square Gardens, or you think of the Sistine Chapel, or you think of NASA or the NFL, they all choose Bose. Isn't it nice to be able to have it in your home too?
Absolutely, and to be able to get it in your home at $190 savings. This is your chance though. I mean, again, this is the Bose Wave 4 system. If you have never heard it, please get it home. You still have 30 days. If you get it home and you don't absolutely go gaga over it, then send it back, because let me tell you, somebody else will take it. Okay? I guarantee that. This has sound unlike anything else. No components, no having to cut into the wall and still install this. Put this with this, nothing. This is it, self-contained. How they create the sound is so incredible, but that's all Bose does. And they do it for some of the biggest organizations in the globe, not just in this country, but around the world. It is such an incredible sensation, but final quantities, they are not going to be able to give us this anymore. We are in our final quantities ever.
Let's listen one more time. de Theodore from Carmen, from Bizet's Carmen. Or you might just know it from Bugs Bunny, but it's a very, familiar tune to many of us.
Doesn't matter where you hear it from. When you hear it on a Bose, it sounds completely different. And truly, when you can get it at this price, take advantage of those flex payments, free shipping and handling no less. Please call your friends, please call your neighbors, please call everybody you know and say, get it while we've got it with our final quantities. Like I said, we brought in over 9,000 and we're already in our final quantities within a week.
Yeah, congratulations if you're picking it up. It really is, it's a game changer. You'll enjoy it.
Incredible. Thank you so
Thanks.
much.
Good to see you.
You too.
Thank
as
you, Alex.
well.
It's been a minute.
Listen, if you want to check out some of the other Bose opportunities we have, I have Bose throughout my entire house. I don't, my small speakers, my big speakers, I do my headphones.
Sound canceling technology, Bose.
Oh, it's my favorite, absolute favorite. So please shop all of our Bose collection. You are going to really enjoy every aspect of it, but don't miss that Bose Wave system, our final quantities that we are going to have available for it. So right now we're going to switch over to Callie because she has one of my other favorite things, because when it comes to being able to really get healthy, then we're going to talk about Andrew Lessman.
We are indeed, but I'm going to tease you a little bit before then, because that literally was